gentlemen, we are gathered here today to shill our bags. So, good morning and welcome to another edition of Toxic Happy Hour, where we are toxic toward scams. Today, Pubby and Danish are going at it. How's it going, Pubby, and what are you drinking today?
Well, you know me, like my standard pale ale, Sierra Nevada. Got that rolling. Um, yeah, geez. We have just first and foremost tomorrow. I'm more excited for. Obviously, we got William Clemente the third coming on,
The third.
and that's ridiculous. A kid that age, at 18, is like 5 times as smart as both of us combined. But we had some
Minimum.
time. We had some time this afternoon. We said, you know what? Hey, let's go live and talk some Bitcoin. Yeah, so a few interesting things coming up this past week. So yeah, let's go after it, man.
Yeah. We can start out with the fact that Bitcoin had a very interesting price drop. When was it? Saturday evening or Sunday evening? I can't remember. You were probably sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Usually, it's funny. I always joke with you that whenever there was like the big, massive bull run parts, you're always asleep for it. So everyone else is like everyone's euphoric and joking around about it. And Andrew's is sleeping through the whole thing. He wakes up in the morning and I get a text, "What the fuck just happened?"
Yeah.
But yeah, with this one, yeah, I was sleeping. I woke up and it dropped from what was our previous all-time high, 63,800 or so.
Yeah.
And then you get a flash crash to 51. And right before I was kind of sure I'm thinking about. Can you imagine this? I mean, up until this last fall, if you had told people Bitcoin would crash 13,000 in a day, we'd be wrecked.
Yeah.
You see, this is how short our memories are, for one,
Yeah.
or for how far we've come.
Yeah.
It's a blip on the screen, man, to me.
Yeah. I just want to quickly apologize to MB Smith 4 here. I've got my scarf out in the trunk of the car outside, and it is burning hot here today. I think it's like 90 Fahrenheit, which for us Europeans is 29 Celsius. So it's really, really hot. If I had it next to me, I would do it. I would take one for the team and sweat it out for the scarf punk. But Pubby and I decided that it was better to get started 3 minutes earlier than 3 minutes even later. And me forgetting about the scarf, and Pubby will carry the scarf pump today. It's on his shoulders. But so yeah, as you're saying, Pubby, what is that? A 10 grand dropper or whatever in a matter of, I don't know, a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And people who are new to Bitcoin, they get nervous. They think, is this the end? Whatever. But guys that've been around a little while, like you and I, know that we shrug our shoulders and go, what a great opportunity to buy the dip, because we're not ending. But let's just quickly touch upon what caused it. In the beginning, I was like looking at different news. It's like, well, nothing really big to see. And then you see journalists starting to like attach it to different narratives that think that caused it, like, oh, Bitcoin is being banned in India or in Turkey or something. That has nothing to do with it. A Bitcoin ban pushes the price higher. But what happened was that in China, like 3 hours into the new difficulty period or difficulty adjustment, I think 40%. So I saw this from Willy Woo, who is Woonomics on Twitter, at Woonomics, and he tweeted out that this 40% drop of the hashing rate in China, at which price of Bitcoin always, apparently there's this relationship with the hashing rate, which is the security of the network. Because of that drop of 40%, because of some electricity outage or something happened in China, then the price also dropped. And all you need is for the price to drop a little bit, then leverage longs get liquidated, and it's an escalating effect, and you get like a long squeeze, and the price ended up dropping, I don't know, 15-20%. The point is, now Bitcoin is cheaper. There's nothing to worry about. This electricity outage even when Bitcoin's hashing rate drops 40% in an hour, it's still like 100x, 200x, 300x stronger than the second strongest blockchain, like, I don't know, whatever, dirt coin of the day, flavor of the day, Ethereum, whatever. So Bitcoin is super strong. This outage doesn't mean that Bitcoin can be, hacked by nation states. It is so secure that still all nation states combined, Amazon servers, Netflix servers, Facebook servers, Google servers cannot hack the Bitcoin blockchain. It's safe. So it caused a jitter. Noobs, they sell, leverage longs get squeezed, and here we are with cheaper coin. And thank you for it.
No, look, look. If you're leverage long, sorry about your luck, man. But guess what? Welcome to Bitcoin. Welcome to fucking Bitcoin. This is how it rolls. It does not care. Long it, short it, it will do what it does. What I found interesting there, and that was one of the theories, was well, the timing of it is a bit suspect if the reports are to believe about this blackout, in China there. Yeah, the guy, you dump 9,000 Bitcoin on the market, and there happens to be this, we got this blackout and we lose our hash rate. So, sort of brilliant. If they timed it, it was actually a brilliant move. Yeah, you dumped 9,000 on the market, and I think it was like you say, from Willy Woo's put out a thing that, look, 20,000 were taken off the market afterward. So
What was? Oh, really? So 9,000
yep,
came off exchanges, or what?
yes, yeah, 20,000 came off of there as well. So yeah, I
Nice.
mean, but to put it in perspective, 9,000. Look, that's 10% of MicroStrategy's holdings.
Yeah.
I mean, that was $500 million that just got dumped. But
Yeah.
what I find cool about it is, look how quickly the market has soaked it back up.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. If you would have told me a couple of years ago that we dropped that much onto the market, I mean, this shit would have been down for months.
Yeah.
But people are here, man.
Yeah. People are here buying, and actually, you remind me of one thing that is unprecedented. What we're seeing right now is that liquidity on the exchanges are leaving the exchanges into
Yep.
known cold storage addresses.
Yep.
So despite price going up, the people buying, they're sending it to cold storage. So there's less and less available. So it really sends us up for this giant pump in the bull run. It really sets us up for those $100,000 candles that or whatever. We're definitely moving up, in our opinion, to minimum 300,000, and we might see 500,000, whatever, later this year. But yeah, as Wages to Freedom says, Rick Astley is accumulating on the coins because he got this from Willy Woo, who does a lot of on-chain analysis, and we want to get him on the show here at one time. But we got William tomorrow, and it's the same thing that he's doing. So what Willy Woo said was, when the price dumps currently during this bull run, they are bought by Bitcoin is bought by Rick Astley. He's never ever going to let us down. It's going right off into cold storage.
Well, I can't disagree with that. But that's an interesting point. Looking forward tomorrow, talking to William. Of course, believe it or not, we aren't total knuckleheads, and we do some research on our guests that are coming in. And I've read some of his articles, listened to some of his podcasts, some more, and refreshed myself. But yeah, the guy's a wizard when it comes to Glassnode and getting behind the scenes on those numbers. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the Bitcoin that it's leaving the exchanges? Because to me, it's not like you say. It's not like a bunch of retail guys just got smart on holding their private keys, because this ties in with Contango, with everything involved, with people that need to secure their Bitcoin. So I don't know what you thought about that.
Well, I guess we don't fully know exactly, if this is institutions starting to do the contango trade, and for that they need to lock up Bitcoin long term, which could be one of the explanations. I think William tomorrow, and we're going live with William 11 a.m. tomorrow Pacific time. In case people are interested, I mean, you should be. That's going to be awesome with William. So if it's institutions or others that are starting to do the contango trade, which basically means you are getting a 15-20% return on your fiat currency. So they buy the spot and sell the future, which is higher. And in that way, you get a fiat return that way outperforms anything we see in bonds or any other place where you can store your fiat currency. But here, relatively risk-free, quite risk-free. There's only counterparty risk. You get like a 20%, 15-20% return on your fiat currency. So it's not for you and I. It's not for you and I who want to hold Bitcoin, but it is for the organizations out there that have a charter that say they need to be in fiat instruments, and it's a fiat instrument. So it's either that or combination of that together with, I guess we're seeing companies and retail as well going in, well, like MicroStrategy, buying up Bitcoin, putting it in cold storage, saying we're never ever going to sell it, and it will go up forever, Laura, forever.
Hey, did I tell you, put that out on Twitter? What the name of Michael Saylor's next yacht was going to be, and I had the choices down to Hello Jessica, the Forever Laura, or Fuck You Greg.
Yeah.
Forever Laura was the winner by a landslide, almost 70% of the votes. I think it'd be a brilliant name.
Yeah. I voted for Forever Laura as well. That's a great name for a yacht, Forever Laura. Of course, Greg is a strong contender there. If you, Greg. Pubby, I'm getting a lot of pushback in the chat for not wearing my scarf. I would say it's probably gonna take me like 60 to 80 seconds to run to my rental car outside and grab it out of the trunk.
Go for it.
I rented, of course, a convertible, the same that I got back in November. Actually, it's a lime green, screaming green convertible for the green candles, to push the green candles. So to push the green candles right now, my scarf is in the back. So have you got this for like 60 seconds or so? And
yeah, absolutely.
So what should we set you up with? Should we set you up with a topic or?
No, man. Let me take some questions from the chat.
That's the way to go. You can see the chat. Give me like 60, 80 seconds. I'll be right back wearing a pink scarf in like 90 Fahrenheit. I'm already sitting here sweating. But I'll get the scarf. Here we go.
I thought he would never leave. What a dick. No, seriously, man. I don't know. Most of the guys here in the chat are pretty seasoned veterans. Didn't know what your thoughts were on everything dumping. I slept through it, so I don't care anyway. Looking through, let's see. Oh, the rabbit hole story. Yeah. Hey, always a good one. You know, when you start at the end of 2017, December, where else can you go but up? No, just kidding, man. That sucked ass. Dude, that sucked. Not going to lie. About 4,000, I kept buying, but here we are. Where are you staying in Miami? Oh, sure. Just a wrench attack waiting to happen there, Missy. Actually, I'm staying with American Hodl. I don't know his address yet. No. Yeah, Missy's trying to get us wrench attacked. Where are you staying in Miami? That kind of question.
Who's wrench attacking us?
Missy in the chat.
Yeah. Well, all right. So first of all, the pink scarf is back, and let's do another scientific experiment, which has never failed us. The price of Bitcoin right now. I'm of course exhausted having run. And price of Bitcoin right now is I actually ran. I wanted to be back here quick, man. This is Toxic Happy. I don't want to miss out. 55,700. 55,700. So let's see where the scarf pump can get us. I can see our numbers have gone up after I came back with a scarf. Yeah, I will try never to forget it again. It was because this was impromptu. This Toxic Happy Hour was kind of like on the fly. We both saw we had some time, and then I just ran home, forgetting the scarf in the back because I wear it usually like when I drive with the top down 11 p.m. That's where you need a little bit. Anyways, so what kind of questions we have? The only question we had was how to wrench attackers in Miami or what? Well,
Hey,
first of all,
that's gonna be a fun one, isn't it? Look, man, I'm late to the game, unlike some of the OG that'll be there. So I'm not afraid of wrench attacks. I'll just
me
point.
neither.
I'll point them to other people
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, you think I got Bitcoin? This bastard, he started in 2014.
Yeah.
Start with him first.
Yeah. Totally. And he lives over there.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, and Peter, he brings it up. Are you bringing your private keys to Miami? Like, obviously not. And honestly, I don't even have it in US because I'm so lucky. I'm from not, I don't know what you want to call lucky, but in this case, in terms of security, I'm from another continent. So I got stuff locked up in vaults on another continent. So good luck, wrench attacking me. There's nothing to come for. And the only thing I will do, Puppy, I'm bringing some Satoshis because if we have anything like, internally, whatever, I do have a Lightning Network wallet with, a couple of Satoshis, if you want to do something
Yeah,
small.
I'll let you bring the Satoshis because I'd rather hodl mine. So yeah, bring the
Yeah.
Satoshis for us. The beer's on you. Good idea.
That's the thing. I'm buying you beer anyway, Puppy, and I'm not
Yeah.
buying it with Satoshi's up. But of course, I'll be buying it with 30 fiat. I don't know. It just feels. Look, I have a little bit. You shouldn't put more on your mobile phone than you would put as cash in a normal wallet, right? So it's like we're talking. I don't know, $100 or something. You shouldn't put more in a Lightning Network wallet on your mobile phone or any wallet on your mobile phone because security is not high on a mobile phone. So, anyways, it's already there on the mobile phone. Since I'm bringing my mobile phone, it's coming with me. But talking about Miami, so we got tahinis, the real tahinis on Twitter. What looks like the best shawarma restaurant. It looks phenomenal on his videos. He's coming to Miami. That just set up. I saw he was asking about it. Was it in the weekend? And you connected him with CK Snarks, and we got Ali, and so we got Ali coming. We got you and I are going. Maybe Greg is coming. Oh God! Well, Sean Stacken is coming, I believe, and of course the BTC Benny is coming from Canada. I'm pretty sure that Greg Foss will do anything to come as well. Probably Jeff Booth, Preston Pish. Not that I want to put our names in with those guys, but those are the guys that I happen to know are coming.
Yeah, it's sort of jacked up what's going on in Canada. Party, I'm just unwinding some cables here,
Right.
as a proper shit show should do.
Yeah.
Listen, Canada, what the hell? Ontario, Canada, what the fuck you guys doing up there? Put everyone locked down, and now you get to accost people in the street. And hey, where are your papers? What are you doing out? It's insane, man.
Sounds
It's
like
insane.
Nazi Germany, man.
It absolutely is, man. Absolutely
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope our Canadian friends can make it down for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some from around the world. Hey, I'll give you insight into what it's like being the regular Bitcoin plebe, not pleb. Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, shout out to Bitcoin Gandalf. Yeah, I get a text early. This dude's in Hong Kong, man. It's pretty cool. I get a thing. Hey, Pubby, I'm hammered. Let's DM. So there I am.
Yeah.
Hey, man, why not, man? Let's talk. But cool dude. But again, he's trying to find a way to the conference, but all the international travel laws are ridiculous. Come back and guess what? 14-day quarantine, everything else, man. It's brutal.
Yeah. And Trent is asking in the chat if he says we always talk about Miami if it's like the only place we ever go in the United States. Well, it's not that we here are trying to go to Miami. It's simply because there's a Bitcoin 2021 conference hosted by Bitcoin Magazine is going to be in Miami June 4 and 5. We have a link down below where you can buy tickets with a 21% discount if you pay with dirty fiat. So that's the reason we're going to Miami. I haven't been to Miami myself since 2011, actually. But yeah, no, I'm going now to meet all the Bitcoin buddies and listen to some great speakers. Tony Stark. No, wait, not Tony Stark. Jesus, Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk, dude.
Yeah,
This is when you go live.
Andrews, the lines between fiction and reality, and for you, are quite blurred.
The blurred, man.
Hey, look, I got to reach back out to him, but I remember asking about Parker Lewis coming on the show, and I think you called him Peter Parker. Like we're gonna have Spider-Man on the show.
No, I was joking. I was joking.
Yeah.
Hey. Anyways, so what else? What other questions? We can say where we're staying. Look, since we're not bringing corn to Miami, we can say where we're staying, right? I mean, look, if anybody want to put a gun to anyone's face, I don't think it's a very lucrative to do it to us anyway, right? Or wrenches.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, we're gonna stay at Intercontinental. There's a couple of hotels that are connected with the conference where I guess you get like a discounted rate or something.
Yeah, you put the link in below, right?
Yeah. The link is down below to buy the tickets. I personally, well, we have both bought general admission, which is all the the conference part, and then there's I think that's Friday night. There's an after party. I think Pubby, you bought that as well, right? We both bought that.
Wait, you didn't get the whale package like me?
No, I didn't. I didn't get the whale package.
I don't even know what does it even mean. The whale package. That's pretty expensive.
There's a whale pass for like $2,000 or something, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me. That's a lot of Bitcoin. And apparently there is a speakers dinner, so you got all these, the big names coming, like Tony Stark and Tony Hawk, and all this huge lineup of speakers, the biggest Bitcoin speaker lineup I think ever. And the whale pass means you get to go have dinner with those guys and like pitch your whatever idea, pitch your company, whatever. It's basically more of a business mingle. I think that same time we're gonna have fun in either Intercontinentals.
You know what my pitch is? Buy fucking Bitcoin. That's my pitch. All right. And who else has a better business idea than me? Buy Bitcoin.
None. You are the business genius. That's probably the best entrepreneurial idea the last 12 years is sell what you got and buy Bitcoin. It's been working out historically extremely well. So all right, we covered the Bitcoin miner story, and which caused the price drop. There's nothing to worry about, but now you get a discount on your Bitcoin, so that's great. What else has been happening? So I guess in general, the reason that I found it really interesting to have William Clement III on tomorrow is because of his understanding of what happens on chain. So one of the things he's using data from Glassnode, and Willy Woo is also using data from Glassnode. And what's really interesting is that they can basically gauge where we are in the bull run. They can gauge how far do we have to go. Is there still legs in this, which we all think there is, of course. And everyone there is saying that, target is like minimum 300,000. That's why I'm very comfortable with that target of 300,000.
Hey, you know what? We'll get back to that in a second, but that's a nice segue into this because I tuned out earlier. Especially when you have Jeff Booth on and you talk about a deflationary currency like this.
Uh-huh.
When you what's cool is to see most people like to see the different prices rise in fiat. I love watching how everything becomes cheaper in Bitcoin. Okay. And like now, what used to take how many Bitcoin to buy a Tesla? Now you can buy one for much less than one Bitcoin. By the end of the year, the average US home price is 284,000. And yes, that takes into account everywhere in the country. I know it's much higher in some areas, but to think we're going to be at that point it's amazing. And the 300,000 one is a great bet between American Huddle and Peter McCormick.
Yeah.
Will it hit 300,000 this year? And that what's cool about that is it fits right into Plan B's 288. And that's just a cluster. That's actually, I think, on the low end. So where do you fall on the side of that bet, man? What side do you take?
Okay, so American Huddle has bet that Bitcoin will reach minimum 300,000 by
Yes.
New Year's Eve.
No,
And
yes.
and Peter McCormack says it will not hit. I am 100% sure that American Huddle is going to win that bet. Nothing is 100%, but I am as sure as I can be that definitely Bitcoin will see minimum 300,000 this year. And when we say minimum, it means we expect it to be above. And we don't know if it's going to go to 800,000 or 400,000 or 350. But yeah, definitely above 300 in my opinion. Yeah, what do you think, Puppy?
Yeah. Look, what do we have? We had a 10x from last year. For this bull run, you're asking me if we have a 5x left in us? Oh fuck yeah! It's just a 5x away, man.
Yeah,
when you think about it, and
exactly.
and we haven't even seen all the I think the quarterly reports from these companies coming in, or the contango. I always think of Queen. Can you do the contango type rephrase? Listen,
Right.
absolutely easy. But here's the scary part. It can go like you say anywhere from 250,000. It could be a million.
Yeah.
Who knows? We, we are so discombobulated. We are so removed from what true value and money looks like. We don't know. We just don't know, and that's the exciting part of it.
What do you mean? So yeah, we don't know what real money looks like. Can you explain? You mean that in like culturally, we have not been used to having a money that actually goes up in value, which incentivizes us to save instead of incentivizes us to spend it on before it loses value. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Look, man, from 1971 on, most of our generation, has been removed from a gold standard. What we're used to is prices just go up. That's how money works. Okay, what you're seeing is the hardest asset class in the world introduced into this economy, and no one everyone calls it impossible because they've been lied to all their lives, man.
Yeah.
They say it's impossible. Well, no, it's not impossible. This is what true value looks like. This is what scarcity looks like. This is what happens when things are not being manipulated. This is the truth. And we've been lied to all our lives, man. And we found the truth.
Absolutely. And Bitcoin and sound money is the truth, as you say. And in fact, the fact that they have convinced people that fiat currency like US dollar, euro, etc., is money is like that's like the first list or point on the scam list, the first scam of the many scams that evolving around central banks. Because just look it up in the dictionary. money can store value through time of your labor. You can work hard today, you get your payout, your money, your salary. You can store that value for later if you want to buy something, like if you want to help create a retirement for yourself. But fiat currency notoriously not only cannot store value, it loses it at an increasing pace. And I believe that there has been printed 40% more dollars since COVID hit last year. But one thing also I want to say, so our good friend Microchat here has brought up a comment in the chat of ETFs. So it seems that more and more people are expecting a Bitcoin ETF to be put through in US this year. And because one has been approved in Canada and is getting massive inflows of capital in Canada. So US is really like, they gotta start pulling it together, or capital will leave the country. And historically, when the gold ETF was created about, I don't know if it's 20 years ago, someone can correct me. I'm not too focused on the gold ETF, to be honest, or gold in general, because it is an inferior money to Bitcoin. But when the gold ETF was created, the price of gold pumped hard because all of a sudden it was a lot easier to get that exposure to gold. You could say that it's fairly easy to get Bitcoin exposure. I guess you can open an account, etc. But for people who are used to having accounts, stockbroker accounts or whatever, it's going to be a phenomenal, easy way to buy that Bitcoin exposure, and that's going to pump the price. It's NGU technology.
So, but I would jump in on this one and say, but here's the big difference, man. Guess what? Yeah, you think you have gold exposure? Okay, you don't own gold. You own a fucking piece of paper telling you own gold. That's it. Okay. With Bitcoin, if you think things are manipulated, guess what, man? you put it in your own wallet. Everyone at first won't get it. They won't get that at first. But once they start to realize, wait, I can actually self custody. You don't. What percentage of people own? Well, one, if you own gold, you're just holding it. You're not really quote unquote spending it. But when you realize you can self custody gold, which is what Bitcoin will do for you, that's a game changer, man.
Yeah. No, it is. And look, you're absolutely right that the ETF doesn't mean that you hold that Bitcoin yourself. But what it does is it creates an on-ramp that is easier for a lot of situations. So in the end, it does mean Bitcoin being bought up. And that reminds me of another interesting take that something that, for instance, William, who's coming on tomorrow, 11 a.m. PST, Pacific time, is talking about it, and we spoke about this before going live. That the liquid supply of Bitcoin, the amount of Bitcoin up for trade on exchanges is dropping dramatically. It's dropping more than it did in the last bull run. So I think that is one place that it's good to keep your eyes. If there is no way the bull run ends until that number starts going up significantly again, because what drives an end of a bull run is the old hodlers, the ones that have been around forever, who have a lot of Bitcoin, that they start sending it back to exchanges to sell it, to cash in on the very, very high price, like say 3, 4, 500,000. But as long as they are not sending the Bitcoin back to trade it, there's going to be a lack of supply. It's going down on average, every single week now. And when supply goes down, price goes up. That's there's no two ways about it. That's economics 101. Supply goes down, price goes up. That follows, completely predictable. And that's what we're seeing now. Supply is going down on exchanges.
Right, and and exponentially, like you say, exponentially. What you don't see is the more and more people that see this, and when you see all the Bitcoin being pulled off the exchanges, guess what? Everyone else that comes in, they will not. They will not be thrown back on the exchange. Or say, well, why in the hell is everyone taking off the exchanges? There must be a reason. So it's this circular economy, if you will, a self-fulfilling prophecy, for lack of a better term. That, yeah, what we are now, man, you're that slingshot for Bitcoin price and adoption that is pulled back to its furthest point. And I think the rest of the year, this year is going to be stupid. And even we won't believe what happens, man. We won't believe what happens.
I totally agree with everything you said. The spring is being pulled back now. We're trading sideways and kind of have been trading in this price level for 2 months now. And that doesn't mean we haven't been going up with double-digit percent every month. We still have, but we did have a peak back in February that was not far from the current price. So it feels like it's a bit boring with the price action. Yet the supply is going down, and that is pulling back this spring, and it will be ready, I think, to pop. Once we break out of this, it's not just going to be a leg up. It's going to get stupid, and very, I think, things can go very fast. And as Greg Foss said when he was on our channel for a month ago or so, that you'll wake up one day and Bitcoin is at $400,000, and it's too late to then. It's not too late to buy it, but don't think maybe it go there and then you need it to be confirmed, because it can jump up in no time once the big money starts understanding what's going on and turning around. So and it's the same thing, by the way, that William and Willy Woo are saying, looking at the chain. We spoke also about this before going live, that, well, on chain, the big Bitcoin blockchain, that the place that the sort of the anatomy of the blockchain, the places where the Bitcoin have been moved to, simulates, I think, the price around $2,000-$3,000 in the last bull run. It's at that stage. So as you said, we have maybe another 6x from here, maybe more. It really depends, because maybe it's different this time. Maybe it's super cycle.
No, I agree. We just went from, and let's put this in perspective. Let's go back to October, November. Okay, this time frame. What are we at? 10,000, 12,000? Okay, that totally, like I mentioned. Can you imagine telling everyone then that, oh, guess what? In April, you're going to have a $13,000 drop in Bitcoin price, and you won't even care.
Yeah,
you will not care.
Yeah,
but we have such short memories. Like this is nothing, absolutely nothing. Someone had a great, was it? I think Timothy in the chat had a great point. It's unsubstantiated, but yeah, something like Walmart. Have you heard anything about Walmart buying Bitcoin? Is it true?
I think it's only, there's been a lot of rumors. I think someone was speculating, but I don't think we've seen anything in terms of a proof of it. And honestly, I don't care. I don't care if Walmart buys now or they buy 1 year from now. It's a matter of time before everyone needs to buy Bitcoin. So yeah, well, I'm a little bit immune, but it's interesting. But I don't think we've seen any proof. Well, if it happens, of course, it's bullish.
Well, obviously, look, some people outside the regular world that can view Elon Musk, buying, was it 1.5 billion? Yes, he's sort of an outlier. But when you get a company as sort of, I don't know, down home, salt of the earth as Walmart goes in, damn, dude, every company's going in then too.
Yeah.
That's the importance of Walmart, because Walmart is America, for example. Every company in America, well, fuck, if Walmart did it, it must be good.
Yeah. And yeah, agree, because they're like a bit conservative or traditional, and this like old school retailer, like didn't catch up with internet when Amazon did. Are trying to play catch up now. Greg Sash is saying something that I agree with, and that obviously is a problem, because if Greg is saying it can't be true. But as he's saying, Willy Woo says a bunch of longs got liquidated. Roger that. That is correct. And as we stabilize, we shoot to 84K. Yeah, sounds good to me. But the problem is now that Greg is sort of like ruining this dream, because when he says that, we know can't possibly be true.
Fuck Greg, man. Fuck that guy. No, you know what? It's not working here. I was trying to. I found out we can do a super chat. So I was trying to send a $5 super chat to ourselves that said "fuck you, Greg," but it didn't go through. I don't know. Can you not use bad language in a super chat?
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm really not experienced in it.
Yeah, you
But
cheap
I'm just,
bastard.
yeah, I'm scrolling through the chat now. Damn, the chat is on fire. As always, might I add. I no, I don't see the super chat. Look, it's been a long time since I did one myself. You know, once you discover Bitcoin, you kind of want to hang on to the coin, but you're being generous because you came in early in December 2017.
This is true. That's what and again, that's why everyone.
Oh, wait. That was it
Uh,
was the all right. Wait. I wanted to put this
that
one up first. From PTJ. Bad language. Remove the word Greg and test again. See, that's what you
yeah.
might have to do. And Marcus, dude, you didn't have to, but 5.49 euro. Thank you very much. I love you too, Greg. So that's of course that's not good. There's a lot of love for Greg there. I don't know.
Hey,
We should censor that.
no, I'll tell you what. Look, if you don't know by now from watching the show, Plan Marcus is actually Plan B. I don't mind doxing him.
He's
I don't
doxing.
mind.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Plan Marcus is actually a
He
sock
is Plan
puppet
B.
account from Plan B. He's a friend of us, and that's
Mm.
why since he started selling his consultancy time, he could offer or send us 5.49. Dude, that's enough. Look, we got €5 last week from John M. That's 2 Guinness right there. We got 2 Guinness lined up for us in Miami, Puppy, when we finally meet.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely amazing because it's rare when you interact with some of the folks on Bitcoin Twitter that you meet them in real life. I met one or two, and I'll tell you what. You say let's meet for like we'll have 2 hours, whatever. I get this chance to meet you, and you are a family from the beginning,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you don't want to leave them. I'm just telling
yeah,
you from experience. So I
yeah.
can't imagine what Miami's going to be like when after 3-4 years of interaction when you meet together. Yeah, maybe I don't come home. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, Miami, I can't wait. It's gonna be so. Yeah, we're both staying in the same hotel, so we both have easy access to the lobby bar, the other bars, the whatever. Oh, so Greg, thanks, Greg. He says 6.15 USD. I wonder if that's the same as the 5.49 euro. As we all know, euro is a bit worth more. Marcus, we're gonna do that thing later. What is that? Uh,
Oh,
I,
we know what that is.
yeah. Greg, I'm gonna buy you. I'm gonna buy you some beers for that money. Thanks, man. Wages to Freedom has actually probably the most relevant question, albeit it's sad answers.
Yep.
Who has the best bikini, Bobby? And I'm gonna say that is Poppy because I have not been treating myself as good as I should the last couple of years. Oh yeah, so Poppy. You know what I didn't pay attention to? It's 6:15 from Greg. Wait,
Yeah,
come on.
you
Where's it
did.
not coming on? There you
You
go.
did,
I,
how did you not get that?
I don't know.
It's like the most
Uh,
obvious thing in the world.
Maybe because I'm sitting in 95 Fahrenheit with a scarf around my neck, and
Oh,
the blood to my brain is it's either not going there or it's boiling. Maybe that's it.
we all have some life choices to make, my friend.
Yeah. So let's check up on the pump.
Oh,
We had 55,000, almost 800. So we're up, I believe, $100. So
mm.
everyone owes me a beer now for running to the car, sweating in the sun in 90 Fahrenheit And I'm just kidding, of course. Nobody owes me a beer. I'll buy your
No,
beer.
wait a sec. I just realized, dude. Are you? I think you're in a drag show. Are you in a drag show? You have
So what are you
the
talking
shape
about?
because well, you have a shaved head, and then you get the makeup counter behind you.
Wait, do I
I
have
see the
a
lights.
makeup camera behind me? That's a
Oh,
kitchen,
so it
dude.
looks like the
That's the
makeup.
kitchen.
Oh, I was making sure, man. I don't know. I'm not judging. It's not a long drive from Key West to Miami, by the way. So yeah, you could be there in an hour.
What's in Key West that I don't know about?
Oh, that's the drag queen capital of America.
Oh, you know that. I didn't know that, but you know that. But I
Oh,
guess that's why you live in Florida. You need to be close to Key West.
of
Love it.
course.
Puppy ducks himself. You'll find him in the summers in Key West.
No, hey, so I'll tell you. A couple things in Key West, man. They have what's called Fantasy Fest for one. That's
Yeah.
usually in October.
Okay.
Basically, it's nudity with spray paint on it. So you just get nude, spray paint your body, and walk around Key West. And hey, man, then God, any other time of the year,
Nude. Totally nude and just spray paint.
yeah, Fantasy Fest. You never heard of this?
No, man.
Liar, you fucking liar. And then we have Ernest Hemingway days down there. Ernest Hemingway, of course, had retired there.
Yeah.
Uh, but man, Hemingway days, they got everything like Ernest Hemingway lookalike contests. It's just a cool time to be there. It's fantastic.
So when is this? I'm asking for a friend. When is this
The Fantasy
festival?
Fest is, I think it's in October each year. I'm not sure about the
October.
Hemingway. I'm not sure about the Hemingway days. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure on those. I have to look those up.
Right.
But I was
Uh,
so I was down there visiting, and I go by. I'm going by to pick up some basic groceries. And mind you, this is like 20 years ago when it wasn't as common knowledge about either transvestites or dressing up. I'm putting all my groceries up there to pay for them,
uh-huh.
and so I look up at the guy that's checking me out, and all of a sudden, the dude has like long hair put up in a bun
Uh-huh.
with makeup on and jewelry, and I was like, "What the hell is going on here, man?" It was new, but yeah, I started talking to him. He goes, "Yeah, I'm down here. We do drag shows." So I go straight from here. I go from straight from here after work. I got a show. I got a show. So I said, "Okay, man, have fun." Not my show, but enjoy, enjoy.
Have fun staying naked and body painted.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the joke is basically that the United States shook itself out, and all the crazy people and freaks ended up in Key West. It's a cool visit.
Right.
Oh my god, Greg,
Got
can you
to check it
imagine
out.
Greg Zodge in a beret? Oh,
In a board bathing suit. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, so which hotel MG Smith is saying which hotel is Jessica staying at in Miami? Well, that's Preston's daughter, so I don't think we should
no,
get
no,
into that.
you're thinking of Kelly. Come
Oh,
on.
so who is Jessica? I hear all the talk about who is Jessica?
Uh,
Dude, yeah, I don't look. I'm looking at the
no,
oh the
Jessica,
okay.
she's a
I quickly
Playboy
type.
model.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
she's the one who came into Bitcoin.
Yes, yes. So so what you should have responded with is, well, it doesn't matter what hotel she starts at; it's where she finishes.
And Marty's owl says that she's staying in her bed. So Marty, did you? I know you're coming as well to Miami. That's awesome. Which hotel are you staying at? Um, so
Uh, Hey, and we got to figure this out, man. Because let's be honest, we're talking to people that we're trying to meet up with for some beers. We got to have some sort of, I don't know, regular location that we can do. Um, so yeah,
yeah,
if you're listening here, whatever, DM me. give me your number, and I will let you know because I'm getting DMs from a lot of people on, hey man, I want to hang out, have a beer,
Yeah, you're
and
getting a lot of DMs from guys down in Key West
yeah,
asking
yeah.
when you can
Look,
meet up, hook up, when you can hook up.
look, man, if it will get me one more viewer for Toxic Happy Hour, I'm there, man.
Yeah,
I am there. Okay.
yeah. I hear
Oh,
you. Look, so I want to do just a. We're here to pump our backs. It's the sole reason we're doing this. We don't think it's fun or anything. We're here to just relentlessly shill our backs. I want to take a quick look at the scarf pump, how we're doing. So, Poppy, as you can see here, this is $15 candles, and I believe I started wearing the scarf at the second last candle, and since then the current green candle has been shooting up. So all I can say is that once again, the scarf pump has proven to be one of the best trading strategies in the world. Buy Bitcoin before Toxic Happy Hour goes live, and force Danish to get his scarf if he's not wearing it through the chat. And you make money. What can I say, right?
I can't disagree. I cannot disagree with this.
Right. So, dude, I can't keep up with the chat. It's going so fast. John is
Oh,
asking if I'm wearing high heels. That's a negative, but I think you might be able to find Puppy with some as he swings around the hotel pool.
oh, Jesus. I can't walk in them too well, so yeah, I'll have someone carry me down there in a wheelchair and then drop me onto a lounger.
Oh, you just hang out in the same spot in the bar. I could see that happening.
Yeah, why not, man?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah, I feel bad for the people that can't make it there because I think this year's going to be just so it's so interesting because it's so many people that really just had the strong hands. They had such strong hands, and I respect the hell out of them for being there. And I can't wait to meet the same people that took, I wouldn't say the ridicule, but really I mean, they went through uncharted territory and waters on this. And here they are, man. Well, yeah, I agree,
Who?
Jim. No,
Who?
any
The Bitcoiners coming to
yeah, the bit
Miami or what?
yeah, yeah. Well, especially the ones that started within the last 3 or 4 years, man. They rode out a bear market. I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the one starting in December 17. Look, anyone who got in, I guess, before 2018 had the 2018 bear market slap in the face.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's such a great community and group,
yeah.
and to meet them was fantastic, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. So, Greggy never answered, even though I threw it on the screen, if he's coming to Miami. I
Oh,
think he may not know until late May. Well, hopefully, he gets his ticket in place. Marizal is coming. That's going to be a lot of fun. What about you, Top Roller? Are you going to make it there? Wages to Freedom. Um, all right. So, what else? What else have we got going on? We up $300 from when I wore the scarf. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. We're up
oh,
$300. We're up at 56,000 straight now, almost 56,100. And we started at 55,700 when I brought the scarf. This is real. Like the scarf pump is real, and it's just the way it is. So what else is
so
going on?
no,
We had
look,
the
I'll throw this out there, man. It's pretty cool because look, we got our little shit show here. We do. I love all these crazy bastards in the chat. Um, man, this last week, this last Friday was one of those epic shows. And here's what I love about the Bitcoin community. Do you know who one of the first people were that came in and helped us? Was BTC Session, man.
BTC Sessions, yeah. He
He's one
came
of
on
the
our
first one.
show back when we had like
Way
2 subscribers.
now we got four.
Oh
Now
yeah, we
we
had
have
4.
four. Now we have
Now we have 4, yeah.
but I'll tell you what, man. he literally was like one of the first people to jump in. But to see him have an epic panel, Jesus! I mean, I don't know if you can, aside from Robert Breedlove, I don't know who was missing from that panel in the beginning, but dear God, what a show that was! And it was cool to see that chat room an hour before. I mean,
Had like 200 people or something.
it was like you put some cattle in a river full of piranha. Everyone
Yeah.
was everyone was going to town, but it was a great show. I loved it, man,
Yeah,
and he
well,
did a great
maybe you
job.
should just maybe you should just mention to people, because I'm sure not everyone knows what kind of show Benny put together Friday. Maybe just if you mention some of the guests, because it was an all star. This was the A-listers all star. Like these were the
That
biggest names, pretty
yeah, let me
much.
know. Well, yeah, let me know. Oh, look, Giga Chat himself, Michael Saylor's on there. You have Jeff Booth, Preston Pish. Um, let's see,
Jack
you have
Mollers,
Jack
which rarely he's not very
Jack
on
Mahler.
very often.
Yeah, Jack Mahlers. My God, it was just yeah, it's just crazy, man.
Yeah, it was amazing. And you're right. The funny thing was that that like an hour before there was, I don't know, a couple hundred people in the chat. Just the chat was flying, even though there was some time before the show was starting. But yeah, that was a
Yeah.
great show.
Well,
Great takes from these brilliant minds.
yeah, and again, like you say, when someone dropped off, he brought Vortex was in there, and Matt
Uh
Ozell
huh.
came in. So he's just he's backdooring things,
Yeah.
not the way Greg Zodge would backdoor something, but
No,
he
he's
backdoored him with
different.
great guests. Yeah, it's a different backdoor, but yeah,
That's Greg.
no, no, I'll tell you what, and I reached out to him because I was saying like, how did how would you ever think to handle this? How would you take these guests and figure out a way to get them equal airtime in a way, or give them equal sort of. And he
Is
had a
that
but he had a great idea. He opened up the question. He says, "Go down the line," and it worked, man. It
yeah?
worked. But man, that chat room was flying.
Listen, Poppy. The difference between us and BTC Sessions, BTC Benny, is that he knows what he's doing. He's
Yeah,
professional. He's been
yeah,
around for a long time, and you and I are still working it out.
yeah.
We and we will be working out for the next couple of years probably. Unfortunately, well, with Greg, it's unknown. Yeah, I knew that. I don't think Greg will know until sometime by the end of May. But Greg, make sure you got a ticket workout so it's not sold out. If it's not sold out already, what's the sold out for Ali when he tried to buy real tahinis?
Yeah, but hey, this is a shout out to CK Snarks, man. It was. I
Yeah,
think it was sold out. But guess what? With our little show, we get to meet some cool people. I just asked him straight up, "Hey, listen, man, Real Tahiti's trying to get down here. Can you help him out?" And know what he does? Yeah, fuck it, it's done.
yeah. It's nice, man. So as Agent Hoddle noticed, Vortex was on as well. He kind of stopped producing content back in was it 18 or 19? I can't remember. I think 19. But if you go back to the earliest videos on this channel, I actually
Mm.
interviewed Vortex back in 2017 before you started DCAing.
No, 1 second.
All right. Uh, what else we got?
There
Let
we
me
go.
have a look
Sorry
at this.
about that. Sorry about that.
Okay,
There we
what happened? You had to upgrade the
go.
you had to upgrade the
I had to stack
uh,
some sats, buy some Bitcoin.
okay. You stack sats on the floor.
Where else do you buy them?
um, so yeah, talking about stacking sats, it's good to smash by some sats. And even if people bought some at, let's say recently was at 62 and now it's down, but it was the same thing when people bought at 42 at the very top in January, and then it crashed to 29, and then some people panic sell, but just hang on to it, because even if you bought at 42, you're up, you've been up almost 50%. you just hang on to it. You stack the sats. Don't day trade. Day trading, 99% of people lose their Bitcoin bit by bit. No pun intended. If they day trade, just hold on to it. Buy and hold on to it.
Yep.
What you are distracted by the chat?
No, I'm laughing at you being distracted by the chat. Yeah. What is there a question there?
No, I wasn't. You
Yeah,
know how I
that's
do it.
right. We are
I double. I
chit chat.
multitask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Oh, so Gazage is being hooked up with a ticket from Bitcoin Magazine. See, that's the thing with Greg. He's big now. Greg is big, but he's also very effed. It's publicly known.
Yeah. So, well, with a ticket, I understand hooking him up. And you know what? You know what he's going to do? He's going to say that Toxic Happy Hour told everyone to flood their system with ticket requests, which we are doing. So look, if you're missing out, look, apparently, yeah, call Bitcoin Magazine. Free whale pass from Greg Zaj. Greg Zaj1 is your password. Greg Zaj1 for whale pass.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want free tickets, just contact Bitcoin Magazine and say that Greg Sash one sent you and that he said it was possible.
Greg Zaj1.
Yeah. Greg Sash one on Twitter. That's right. So, Greg, I have a question for you. You're in the chat. What pays you most? Your regular 9 to 5 or memeing for Strike? We both know what's more fun, but where's the Satoshis as? And let's just say we are happy. We are happy for our friends making a killing, entertaining all of us, throwing a Strike logo on it, and actually getting paid. Like that's the dream right there.
My question would be something a little bit different. Is which of your employers is least satisfied with the results of your work?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Is Greg Gassage boss most unhappy with the lack of performance because of the focus on memes, or is it ICO offenders or RDs? I don't know.
Listen, Jack. Looking, Jack Mallers, if you're listening, trust me. You could pay me a quarter of his salary. I'll do half the work. I'll do half the work for a quarter of the salary. So, hey,
Right.
think about it, man. Think about it.
Right. But you know what? Jack Malice is not going to come to you. If you want to meet from Jack Malice, you got to reach out. Look, the guy's busy. You got to pitch yourself. Things don't come by themselves. You got to put in the legwork.
Oh,
We all know you do great memes.
Disagree. He's already agreed to come on the show, unless Greg is his sock puppet account that runs his account. Yeah, he said he will come on the show.
All right.
I'm going to lead the international division of Strike.
Right.
Because I've had every shot known to mankind. I have all the malaria pills. I can go anywhere in the world, man. So I will go back to Africa. Been to 100 countries. I am the perfect candidate to lead the international division of Strike.
Wait, is this actually a job application to Jack Mullis right now, or I mean, because you're doing good.
Yeah.
You said you had all the malaria pills, no side effects.
Was that out loud? Yes. I got Malarone, doxycycline.
Malarone.
Yeah. Doxycycline. I've had them all. Trust me.
Yeah.
I can go anywhere.
But the thing is, though, Pubby, I don't think you need to travel to do meme work for Strike because it's remote, right? You just need internet access. But if you want to be on the beach somewhere while you work, which these guys might be soon, God bless them.
My meme work, my meme work is free, my friend. I'm not some scallywag like Greg Zaj that would charge for it. That I do for fun. I'm talking about leading.
What?
Leading.
Why not both?
Why not both? I'll be leading Strike. Jack was down in El Salvador, man. El Salvador. So why not? Why not? Yeah. Oh, Yeah, I didn't get a chance to meet him there, but damn. Oh, yep. Now I'm gay. Great.
Well, no, not because of that, but I think that was your many
Yeah.
late summer spent in Key West. I think running around in Buddy Bay.
Look, you pass out on Robert Breedlove one time, and you never hear the
Yeah,
end of it.
no, no. Well,
Look,
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. All
no,
right.
I did.
What else is going up? Any questions from the chat or any topics we should
Yeah, finish up with.
cover? Just stop throwing mud in the chat. Let's be
Yeah.
serious. I'm kidding.
No, no,
But
I got to wind it down here in a few.
oh yeah, you do. That's right.
I got about, and no, I got about 10, 15 minutes, man. We're good.
Okay. All right. So let's do 10 minutes of talking about Gazage and his lack of effort in his real job. He's two-timing his real job. He's got a job, but he's two-timing it because he's doing memes.
Yes, I would never admit that on air until today, but that's true.
Yeah, and I guess, ousted him, right? I'm not, that was nice of me, but I had to put it out there. It's a burden.
Well, here's the thing, though. What's interesting about Greg Zod is when you go to Best Buy, you never know who you're going to get as a, I don't know, I don't know if they call them employees or do they call them team members. But I'll tell you what, when Greg is helping to fix your computer, you will never get better service. You'll never get better service. And I,
And
no,
go ahead.
I wrote that on the comment card. I said, at Greg Zosh1 is the best employee you have here.
Right.
So maybe you can upgrade his shirt to a jacket as well.
Throw a jacket on top there. Throw it in there in the mix.
He has upper management written all over him.
He does. Look, yeah, Gazage has the potential to go a long way.
That kid's going to make it one day, for sure.
Dude, this is turning into the Gazage show. Awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is.
When we have nothing good to talk about, we can always talk about Gazage.
Hey, and shout out to MG Smith 4 again, baby. Fly Pubby Jet trademark. Yeah.
Yeah.
At one point, yeah, we'll have Pubby Jet.
Right? Look, yeah. So, at what price, Puppy, do you think you'll hand in your resignation? I think it was either John M or Microchat. Sorry for not remembering. It's a long time ago in the chat that said at 400,000, you wake up to 400,000, and you hand in your resignation. Do you have any idea of when you will hand in your resignation, Puppy?
Forever, Laura. Forever.
At that price.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You got to create your own sort of business. Do what you can do. Yeah. No. At some point, you take enough out that will just meet your basic needs, and have fun. Let the rest grow, and have just, hey, this is us full time. When we do this every day is going to be 1 hour of the toxic happy hour every day, man.
Yeah. But when? Not 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but when?
This one for me, for what I want to do, probably 3 years.
3 years from now.
No, I want to do it next year.
Stop
being bearish. Yeah, next year.
Yeah. No, yeah, but I guess maybe we shouldn't go further into details because you may have your employers watching here. So, of course, you want to work there until you're 85. Naturally, who wouldn't want to work till they're 85? Retirement is overrated. Living on a beach somewhere is overrated.
We're not retired. That's just it. You wouldn't be retired.
No, we just do.
You're passionate about what you do.
Yeah. We'll be doing unpaid. Well, it's not completely unpaid to do toxic happy hour because both Gazage and Plan Marcus send us like $5 each, right? So we put in a couple hours work here, and we actually get $5 each, $6, whatever,
But not necessarily. That's not true either, because guess what?
before tax.
Well, right, and guess what you pay for? You pay
What do you
for
mean?
the cool restream stuff that you do.
Yeah. In order for us to run that video in the beginning that I absolutely love, the countdown video that
Yeah.
Plan Marcus put together, I had to upgrade the Restream subscription from free to $40 a month. So I was spending $40 a month to be able to run that, because that video to me, with the Turkish drummer and the cat headbanging, that is the incarnation of FOMO, Bitcoin FOMO. And it's it is, we were right, we told you so, you didn't listen. It's all of those things packed into in like one
As I
beautiful
say,
video.
have fun staying poor. That's what we always say, man. Have fun
Yeah,
staying poor.
yeah.
Yeah,
If you're hating on, yeah.
yeah. No, yeah. I don't know who Timothy is, man. Hey, if he's on Twitter, I'll follow him. But he's had some great fucking comments here. Yeah, retired.
So
Working on your own
Timothy,
terms, man.
yeah, Timothy, send a DM to Puppy here. He
Yeah,
wants
man.
to say hi.
No, but he's absolutely right, man. Look, that's what it's about. But I get to a point. I get to a point where fuck all the basics are taken care of, and I get a view like Pirate Beach Bum. Actually, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that, Timothy. I follow you, but don't follow you. I guess I'll pay more attention. Uh, Jesus, when you get a view when you wake up in the morning, you have a cup of coffee, looking over the water.
Yeah,
Fuck, not a bad life, man. Not a bad life.
yeah. I like the sound of that. The morning coffee, dude. I need coffee every morning.
Yeah.
Coffee is life quality. Good coffee, and there is a difference. Don't buy the cheap stuff, even though you think, oh, it's a good deal. No, the good coffee costs a little bit more, but it's so much worth it. And when you think about it, compared to buying Starbucks or something, it's not expensive. If you buy, gourmet coffee when you're making it yourself, it's way cheaper. It's just totally worth it, in my opinion. Yellow is still in the chat. He's been in the chat the entire time. Maybe from the chat you can give us a little update on what's going on Strike. Yellow, do you know anything about when Strike is going to launch in all the remaining currencies in the world? Because the whole idea with Strike is to easily and fee-free and instant transfer funds around the world. So from here to, say, Russia, you can send like $1 and it arrives in the local currency instantly. And so far, I believe only in US we can use it, which means it's just dollars to dollars anyway. But when will the other currencies launch? Okay, so this is great. Yellow's actually paying attention. I'm surprised because he's got his head up memes as well. But
I thought you were gonna say something worse, but yeah.
nah. This is public television.
El
Puppy. I'm
Salvador.
kidding.
Oh, I've been to
Yeah,
El Salvador. Yeah. Hey, DM me offline, guys, man. If you need someone to coordinate international
yeah.
travel, fuck,
It.
that's what I've done for 20 years, man.
Oh, that's part of your job as well, to set up all the, like, when your team goes out.
Yeah, man.
So you arrange like the flights and the hotels and all that, or what's going on,
everything.
dude?
Forever,
Fly
Laura.
puppy.
Forever.
Fly
Fly puppy.
fly puppy jet. That's it.
Hey, if
Make it
there's a
happen.
whale in here, a fly puppy jet, trust me, man, we'll get it done.
We'll get it done.
But because you know what's different? You know what's different in this environment is I'm about answers, not questions, not anything else. Answers. Can you do it? Get it done.
Yeah.
Fly Bubby Jet would be about answers, man. Answers.
Yeah.
We get you there.
Yeah. I like it. No, I love it. Yellow is answering the question. He's saying Europe is next, and it's going to be soon, which means so I'm from Europe, for instance, right? So if my mother wants to send, money for gifts for someone, then right now, it takes 2-3 days. She's charged an exchange rate fee that is an exchange rate that is bad, and I pay $15 to receive an international wire transfer. $15 fee for just receiving money on my account that comes from outside. But with Strike, that's going to be instant. There's going to be no cut on the exchange rate, and it's going to be straight from, let's say, Danish crowns to US dollars instantly, fee free, no fee. Strike, it to me is going to be the biggest financial organization in the future, because everyone's going to have a Strike account on their mobile wallet. We should be getting paid for this because we're shilling Strike here. But hey, I love them. But because Strike will be in everyone's mobile phone, it has the opportunity to become the biggest financial organization in the world, because the banks of the future, you're basically, you can be your own bank, but you can also use services like Strike or others. And the banks of the future will be the ones that where you have a Lightning Network interface with them, because
this I got to jump in on this one. I got to
go
jump in
go.
because this is the perfect entrance when we have Greg Foss and Denver Bitcoin in, and when the energy companies realize, holy shit, we can take all this stranded energy and convert it to Bitcoin. Imagine these energy companies are turning into banks, man. That's the most beautiful thing in the world. You're taking something that was waste and turning it into not only value but unlimited value.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact that they come out to try to all the FUD that comes out about Bitcoin. Um, oh my God, yeah, it's such an environmental disaster. They can all go fuck themselves, man, because it is absolutely, not only is it not true, it is 180 degrees not true.
Yeah. Okay, Bobby, I know you got to go soon, so I
Yeah,
just want to
for
throw
sure.
this
Yep.
one in here. Plan Marcus says, look, I can continue for a couple of hours, but
No, you
I know
got
you got to go. So he's
you
saying
got
that they're organizing Bitcoin EU in November in Greece. If that's the case, I am totally going to be in Greece in November. But I haven't heard about that. Thanks, Marcus. I thought you were
yeah.
our friend here. You didn't tell us about it. It just comes randomly in a chat. But okay, you shared in the Toxic Happy Hour chat, so we feel privileged. That sounds interesting. We need to hear more
Oh,
about that. Well, he's saying it's just the 10 of us. Okay, so it seems like more of a informal gathering, probably. So, Poppy, I know you got to go. So, do you want to do some final words? And we are here tomorrow, 11 a.m. PST, with
uh,
William Clement the third for an amazing talk
uh,
about bull run anatomy as read from the Bitcoin blockchain. Go.
it was cool, man. I mean, I started reading some of his works um, early on because he's been on Adam Meister. I'm sorry, Bitcoin Meister. I think he's been with BTC Session. But man, at that age, at 18, 19, you know what I'm doing? I was playing sports at university. And just trying to get laid, basically. That was it. No, I mean, truly, hey, that's why I'm not gonna lie. I mean, to think, how does a kid come up with, what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take some time away from my pursuits to hang out with these old guys and talk Bitcoin and
Uh,
and a deflationary currency.
yeah.
He will reap the rewards later in life, obviously. But yeah, that kid is fantastic, and damn, I got to reread everything like 3 times. 3 times I go through. Okay, what's he trying to say? What's he trying to say?
Yeah.
I think I have an idea. But yeah, excited for tomorrow. Absolutely excited for tomorrow.
Yeah. And apparently, you and Marty have a history there together. I can see in the chat.
Who's that?
Marty Zal, good old Marty Zal. Well, it's gone now.
Oh,
Sorry, I put up the next one. So, out of respect for your time,
yeah. Thank you.
so just quickly, I just want to say that we're still significantly up $300 since I threw on the pink scarf, and it looks like we're creating a pennant, which means that there's a high statistical probability that we're going to do another leg up soon. Hey, I'll say whatever it takes to shill the bags.
Listen, show the bit. Uh, how do you show the Bitcoin, man? It's going up forever, Laura. Forever. We're not
Forever.
we're not showing a
The,
goddamn thing. We're
no, I know. We're having fun.
forever. No, I love that. So I love the fact that new people come in and say, "What? Shilling what?" No, you're not showing a damn thing. We're going
No.
up forever. That's the hard
Yeah.
part. 12 years. 12 years. 200% returns.
Yeah.
What what's the time frame in your mind?
For
What's
what?
the for I mean, when you would tell somebody buy and hold for this particular amount of time. I tell my friends, listen, you buy buy Bitcoin. They don't get it. They buy your Bitcoin, do not sell for 4 years, 3 years. That's it. I tell them that if you can't hold for longer than 3 or 4 years, you have no business buying it. Do not even bother me with your questions. Oh, so it broke down.
Oh, I muted myself because I was sneezing before. I don't know why, because it's hot and I'm wearing a scarf. But can you hear me now?
Yep, we're good.
Very good. That's why you should have said no or something. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, as a minimum, understand that there's a 4-year cycle, and give it 4 years whenever you buy Bitcoin. Don't day trade it. Give it that 4 years, and there's never been a time in history where you have not been up like 1,000% or very close or very much higher than that. So just buy it and hold it for the end of this decade, and you'll be laughing. You'll be laughing all the way to your puppy jet. So out of respect of your I might pass on that first chat, Marty Zal,
Yeah,
and we're gonna put the second one up. But out
yeah,
of
yeah.
respect
Yeah.
of your time, I just want to say that guys out there, be careful storing more value in dirty fiat currency. It is losing value over time. They printed 40% more since March last year when COVID became a thing, and yeah, it loses value every year. It's called inflation. They told you it's good for you. It's not. They told you you can keep your job because they keep stimulating. That's not the reason you have a job. People had jobs before they started destroying the currency. Bitcoin is the answer. Bitcoin is limited. It's 100% hard cap. We've never had money as scarce and hard as Bitcoin, and it's built to go up forever, Laura. Forever.
Forever.